All right, today we're going to be talking about the new Jackhammer colors that came out. These are pretty cool. There's 4 of them. We're going to start, I'm going to show you each one of them, kind of go over what I like about it, when I'm going to use it, that sort of deal. And we'll get right into it. We're not going to waste any of your time. This is Morning Dawn. So you can see it's got that pink color right there. It's got a little bit of like a purple hue to it. It's a reflective bottom there. It's kind of metallic-y looking. And what I really like about this one is, see this blade? It's a silver gray color, but it's flat. The flat black there, or flat silver. So it's going to be really good for throwing off a little bit of a flash, but not that super bright. So this is actually going to work really well in clear water, this setup, this whole color scheme right here. But clear water on maybe that's got like kind of an overcast, not dark, but like overcasty day, where you're trying to be a little more subtle. That kind of color combination does really well with it. Bunch of shad, if you have them in your area, that's where this bait's really going to thrive. Comes in a couple different sizes. This one is a 1/2 ounce. I believe it comes in 3/8. I think they come in the 3/4 in the big one too, but I'm not 100% sure on that. You can see here, I got a razor shad on there. This is the trailer I like to use. And this one here is bad shad. So you would use some sort of shad color with it. I like bad shad a lot. Smoky shad would be another good one. Just anything that's got more of a translucent color to go along with this. You're going to kind of pair them together and you'll be very happy with it. So there's the new one in Morning Dawn. We're going to jump over to the next one here. And let's go this one here. This one's going to be an awesome color too. This one's called Smallmouth Magic. And as you can believe, this sucker is going to catch you some smallies. Right here, it's got that green pumpkin top. It's got a kind of like a white, kind of silvery skirt here on the bottom. So it's half and half, like so. So it's very natural looking. I like that they put a little bit of blue in here. This will actually be a really good tidal water bait too. But you can see that little bit of blue flake in the skirt. You got the blue splatter on the blade itself. And again, they went with a kind of really just dull colored blade, which I like, so it doesn't put off a lot of flash. And it works well in those more cloudy conditions. I'll use this, no doubt about it, in the sun as well. So don't hear what I'm not saying. But yeah, that one is kind of just a good all-around color. I'm going to definitely throw this around for smallies and those tidal water bass. I think that's going to be really a good setup. Color-wise for a trailer, you could go green pumpkin on this because you got the green pumpkin if you're trying to mimic more of like a brim sort of thing. Or if you are trying to make it look like a bait fish because it's got the white and silver kind of going on down there. You could put a pearl on here. You could do that bad shad again. Smoky shad, anything like that. Just it kind of depends on what you're doing. If the water's a little bit dirtier, then I'd go pearl. If it's not, I would go more of that translucent color. But there you go. Look at that one. That's the smallmouth candy. Is that what I told you? It's a really, really good one, though. It's going to catch a lot of fish. Get that one out of here. We got 2 more. So the next one here is going to be the California crawl. So everybody's heard of this color. Everybody's used this. Like if you fish a palmetto bug, California crawl is one of my favorites. It's like well, I'll show you. It's a darker green pumpkin on the top. And then you got that little bit of like watermelon bottom, and it's got red flake throughout it all, which is kind of what you expect to see a lot of times. And then I really like, you can see it's got that bright red bottom there. So that's going to kind of draw them in, especially in the spring. So when you're fishing around a lot of crawfish, fish that are really feeding on those crawls, this guy right here is going to be perfect. You're going to want to pair this again with a green pumpkin or maybe like a fire crawl or spring crawl, one of those colors. Kind of get that to really be that little bit brighter bait, but you're not using fire crawl where it's that bright orange and really gaudy. This one's kind of more of a natural approach to it, which I really like that they're doing that. I did not show you the blade. Again, it's a green pumpkin. It's not, it's a flat color. It's got some black flake. It's got a little bit of red in there. So that'll be very good setup. And then we got one more to show you. And this is the one I'm most excited for. This one here, this one's called Blackjack. And if you know me, I like a lot of simple colors. I like throwing a white chatterbait, a black chatterbait, and a green pumpkin chatterbait. Like just kind of Nothing crazy is what I usually lean towards starting with, and then I'll venture off from here. But I've been asking them for years to make a jackhammer that had this flat black blade. There were some companies years and years ago that had some, and I did a lot of damage with this. So with that blade, I really think it was the blade that had the biggest player in it. It actually didn't even have a black skirt back then, the other ones I was using. But this one, that jackhammer, it's got all the best quality of components to it. And with that flat black blade, this is going to be a killer in dirty water, overcast conditions, anything like that. Colors here, black blue laminate, that's going to be very good. That's going to be in that razor shad as well. And the chatter shad has a lot of these too, but I'm still in love with the razor shad. I haven't fished enough chatterbait since the chatter shad came out in this fall winter time that I have up here in Pennsylvania to make the switch over, but it may happen. We'll see. Kind of stay tuned for that. But you'll put that on there, or when I fish a black, even just a black flipping jig, something like that, I'll actually put a green pumpkin trailer on a lot of times. Just give it a little bit of contrast, nothing crazy, but it's something for them to look at. But this guy right here is one that I'm super, super excited for, and I think it's going to help you catch fish. So you can get all 4 of these colors. Z-Man has them on their website. All the major retailers that carry Z-Man products will have them as well. So make sure you check it out. The Z-Man Jackhammer with the 4 new colors. All right, have a great day. If you have any questions, or maybe tell me which one you think is your favorite. Which one do you plan on using the most? Put them in the comments below. Happy to talk to you about it, and we'll talk to you again soon. Have a great day.